Y'all want bobas. Jennifer Long says, can I have some of yours, hee hee? Do you want to reply?
No. For this video, I want to go ahead and just update you guys on the 8-inch Discover Pro system that I recently retrofitted from the Mark 7.5. As you guys could tell, I got the new Android Auto that was updated to my Pixel 2. So I just want to go ahead and just touch base on this. Basically, let me go ahead and just exit out. Once you press the app button, it takes you automatically, for my car anyway, into your navigation of choice. So as you can tell, I have the Google Maps pulled up here, and the most noticeable thing right off the bat is you got your home button from the middle moved on to your left side, and that's basically for you to be able to reach it easier while you're driving. So it's just an easy tap. Right next to it, you got your most recent application that was open, so you could kind of quick toggle. And you got your play button, your next button. You got your notification button here, and your Google Assistance button here. So as you could tell, this is your notifications. You could toggle that. We're gonna go ahead and just touch up on the home button and kind of scan the widgets. Well, it's not really widgets right now, it's more like icons. As you could tell, Google went the Apple way, or the CarPlay way, where you have icons, which I think is it's more intuitive, it's easier. And another thing that you might notice is the icons over here. This is located, well, these are tacked onto the news, your reminder, your weather, and there should be one more, and your calendar. So if you see this type of button here, is basically your assistant button, and when you tap on it, you can't interact with the application. It's more like Google reading off to you. So when you press on this,
there's one entry for September 18th. You have an all-day event called Cancel Dark Sky.
So that's basically, you get the whole point. And you got your news. The news will read off the most recent headlines, just like Alexa if you have Alexa. Weather, they actually read off weather to you, and so forth. So you got your Spotify, all right, you got your phone, and it's a lot easier because you could tap on the phone, and then you want to go back, you could just do this. You got Spotify going on, right? And then from there, as you can tell, this changes into Google Maps because you open a new application. So your last application that was open was Google. So you tap on this and it takes you directly to Maps, and you tap on this, it takes you directly back to Spotify. And then speaking of Google Maps, we're going to go ahead and just touch up on the Google Maps and dive into or explore Google Maps. It's basically the same thing as a previous application or UI, right? If you remember me telling you so, the Discover Pro system renders this pretty quickly, right? And you have the option of touching the setup button here, and you could go ahead and just touch up on the traffic, check the traffic, right? And so at this point in time, this is San Francisco, and basically this is the traffic. I guess that's the Golden Gate Bridge, right? You could also touch up on the satellite view, and these are boats, so it renders pretty quickly. All right, and the thing is, what I like about this Discover Pro system versus other systems. This physical knob will go ahead and let you zoom in or zoom out your traffic and everything like that, and it responds pretty quickly. So my navigation of choice is still Google Maps. You could technically run both. You could run Waze, so you could get like traffic cam alerts or police alerts and so forth. All right, but for Waze, you can't use this physical button to zoom in and out. It just takes you around from the search to your zoom in and minimize and so forth. So Let's go ahead and kind of end the video. It's getting pretty long, almost 5 minutes, by basically saying it's the same thing. It's just a whole UI integration that was changed. I think I like it.
Right now in Brooklyn it's 80 and sunny. Tonight it's predicted to be 74 and clear.
So, like I said before, you can't really open it just to check on your weather. The Google reads it off to you. What I find interesting is news. News actually goes ahead and reads everything off to you.
Here's the latest news. By the way, you can control the news by saying skip or stop the news. From Reuters TV, US, at 6:49 p.m. today. From Reuters TV, here are today's top stories.
A scathing report finds Comey
So basically, it's telling you the news, but you could also go and click next.
From CNN News Briefing at 6:33
And you could pause. So while you're driving, I guess it's pretty helpful, right? While you're driving, you want to catch up on news. It reads it off to you instead of you reading it, or like I see from like being stuck in traffic, people are always on the phone, so that's not good. Other than that, it's basically your same thing. All right. Find me the nearest pizza.
Okay, handing off to Waze.
Here are the search results for Find Me the Nearest Pizza.
Or is that it for now?
GoPro, stop recording.